Hello, Lucky Strike the Paladin here with another PvP video. Today I'm going to do a little overview guide of Protection Paladin PvP in 6.2. To start off, I'm going to show you the cookie cutter talents that I use for most cases. I use these talents. Long Arm of the Law, that's a no-brainer. The two other ones as a Protection Paladin in PvP seems useless to me. So I'm just gonna leave it like that. Fist of Justice. I'm not gonna explain that even. Fist of Justice, just go with it. Selfless Healer or Sacred Shield. I go Selfless Healer. Okay, both can be dispelled. There's more healing in Sacred Shield, but it's way easier dispelled or spell stealed. While Selfless Healer procs, it's easier to sneak in, if you know what I mean. Clemency, because double sack, double freedom. Who doesn't want that? Double hop. Everybody wants that. Here's a talent that I get questioned about a lot. You have Holy Avenger or Sanctified Wrath. Holy Avenger, it gives you great burst, of course, but Shield of Righteous does not hit that hard. Okay, you have the Crusader Strike, Judgment, Avenger Shield, or Holy Wrath doesn't give you holy power in that spec, so never mind. But you have Judgment, Avenger Shield, and Crusader Strike, which gives you holy power. Okay, they hit hard, and you get a fast burst over a short amount of time, while with Sanctified Wrath, Holy Wrath deals 100% additional damage, and it gives you holy power. So with this spec, with Sanctified Wrath, you will have more sustained damage, and Holy Wrath is your hardest hitting ability, so with 100% additional damage to it, I've seen it crit for over 100k in arenas, but I'm gonna come to that. But a usual crit for that is 60k. And I'm full gear. I'm almost full gear. I'm not even full geared. Oh my god. So yeah. Next talent, Execution Sentence. Why? Because it's a great defensive button. I hardly ever use it offensively unless I really need the burst. To the 100 tier. That's not a no-brainer at all. Holy Shield, okay, it's great for duels. I never use Seraphim in duels. But Holy Shield is great because it increases your block chance by 15%. Which means you will get shit tons of Avenger Shield procs. And you deal 5,179 holy damage to your attacker every time you block. And that scales with gear. I've seen fire mages kill themselves on my Holy Shield. I love playing mages now because of Holy Shield. They kill themselves on me, and that's fucking great. So I would love to show you an example of that sometime, which I probably will. Seraphim, on the other hand, is great if you're going with a healer or in a comp where you are not gonna get focused in arenas, or just for fun in BGs. Then I always go Seraphim. Because of the bonus armor and versatility, it's such a great damage increase. It's when I go Seraphim with Sanctified Wrath, and then I go this little sexy glyph right here, Final Wrath. It has made me crit for over 100k in arenas. It's fucking insane. When they get below execute range, they are dead. Because if you have Holy Wrath ready, of course, but that's another story. Okay, that's for the talents. Now to the glyphs. First mandatory glyph is Glyph of the Consecrator. Why? Because Consecration is 12,000, almost 13,000 holy damage. That's almost as much as Shield of the Righteous. And if you get that to move with you, that's a great damage. That's a great damage output, and is great for classes that have stealth, for the Consecration to follow you around all the time. For example, against rogues or ferals or whatever. It's fucking great, trust me. These two, though, are not mandatory. If I face a hunter, for example, in duels, I switch to Dazing Shield. Or rogues, I don't need it on rogues, really, because rogues are pissy against me. Or against the Protection Paladin in general. You can't lose to a rogue. If you do, you should reroll. Anyway, so Glyph of Focus Shield or Dazing Shield, all situational, is mandatory though. I usually switch a lot with Burden of Guilt or Final Wrath if I need some more defensive power, Divine Protection. And the funny thing about Protection Paladin, we also have a minor glyph that actually means something, and that is Glyph of Focused Wrath. Why? Because the less targets your Holy Wrath hits, the more damage it does. So get Focused Wrath. Get Focused Wrath and you will see some sick damage. The only time I won't go with Focused Wrath is if I'm facing a Unholy Death Knight. I hardly ever take it off for Unholy Death Knights, but especially, for example, Demonology Warlocks, sorry. There, and I need the stun on all the pets. But it's almost cookie cutter. I always use this. I'm gonna stick to that. And for the stat priority, I have on all my rings. You can see I have bonus armor, bonus armor, bonus armor, bonus armor, enchanted with the versatility on the rings, cloak, and neck. The rings, cloak, and neck are the only pieces with bonus armor on them. So make sure you get the bonus armor pieces and enchant them with the versatility. I also try to stack mastery on my gear, but I haven't gotten my gear stacked that well because I've been playing a lot of different specs. So, yeah. Master, versatility, bonus armor, mastery. Those are the 3 stacks you want. It's also great to have a little critical strike on the side. So if you get, for example, mastery critical strike or something like that, that's not bad at all. That's that. There are some types of macros that I want to show you in this guide. I've showed it in earlier Holy Paladin guides and stuff like that, but I'm going to show the macros I use here as well. I'm going to put them in the description below if I remember it, but I'm going to put it on the screen as well. Avenger Shield. Shift mod Avenger Shield macro. You can see I have this one on my focus target, and this one is my main target. So if I hit that, Avenger Shield, main target, I'm gonna wait for the cooldown. Okay, so you see when I don't have this as a target, but I have it as a focus target. So if I hold in shift and push Avenger Shield, it will do that one instead. And that's how I can fight healers without focusing the healer and keeping my opponents down in 2v2. I also have this on my stun, my Fist of Justice, and on my kick. So those are like some important macros you're gonna need if you want to, for example, play arenas with a healer or something like that. Those are mandatory macros, I feel like, no matter rating. Alright, I hope this guide has been helpful if you wanna know how to play Protection Paladin in PvP. If you already play Protection Paladin in PvP and just wanted to stroll by, I hope this helped you with whatever. So yeah. This has been Lucky Strike the Paladin. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more Protection Paladin or other Paladin stuff, check out my channel. I will keep posting there. And I already have a lot of videos there. Alright, thank you for watching. See you later. Please like and subscribe.